Hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up, Leos to Benny Bod Swing 40 for the 3 years. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Alcazar, Urali, Lotus Eater, Xeris, Jakey PM. How's everyone doing? Jesse, good to see you. Tobo, how's everyone doing today? It is new standard, maybe new historic time. We are playing some Jake today. Oh, we got some fun ones. I'm excited for some of the decks we're playing. Checking out new Zendikar Rising stuff. Squash the Timbers fan for the 6-month sub anniversary and my 15th birthday. Happy birthday, Squash the Timbers fan. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Have you seen any good Zagras builds? I have not seen many Zagrases, but I've been working on a Rakdos Zagras build. We'll see. But we're gonna have some fun today. We got some really fun decks today. New Omnath is pretty strong for Fenriri. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. This is where I was at with Zagras. It's like roguish party-ish, not really trying to party, but get the cost down on Zagras, Rakdos stuff deck. We'll see. I don't know about the Luca, but it's still a work in progress. Oh man, today's gonna be fun. Mr. Jolly Weeper, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Mills on the back. Okay, so here's the overview of what we got going on today. We're starting off with Emancipation Red, which is a deck that came across my Twitter feed, and I couldn't resist as soon as I saw it. It is... Oh, it's so janky. It's like kind of a burn deck, but in a really janky way. Jonathan and Dale, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you for the 17th month. I sent you a deck. Could you please respond? Oh, can you resend it to me, Jonathan? And then I will make sure to respond to it. If you could re-forward or resend it, I will double check. Did I do any paper pre-release? I did not. I don't think there's much open around here. New York has been pretty strict with the lockdown stuff, so I'm not sure if there's any actual paper pre-releases happening. Hey, what's up, David? How are you? So, today's overview, and then we'll do our reminders, then we'll start playing Magic. I promise. So, I saw this deck come across Twitter, and I figured we had to try it. It is sort of a burn deck, but it's a really janky burn deck. We are trying to Iron Craig feat out Fiery Emancipation, and then things like, let's say, Slang Fire, hit for 12 damage. Spikefield Hazards, hits for 3 damage. It turns into a Lightning Bolt. Most importantly, we have Brash Taunter, and we can use all of our bird spells on our Brash Taunter to triple up the damage, and then that damage is going to be hitting our opponent, which is absolutely insane. We have Scatter Cell Smashing to throw at our Brash Taunter, so it's like, I don't even know, Big Bird? Weird Big Bird? So I had to try it. We gotta try it and see what happens. I've been wanting to Fiery Emancipation for a long time. Even have Roiling Vortex in the sideboard, which is like hilarious. I kind of wonder if the deck should be more about this. Like, Torbrand plus Fiery Emancipation. Doesn't Roiling Vortex hit for like a ridiculous amount each turn? But anyway, this deck looks really fun. So that's deck number 1 on the list. Then we have a couple of historic... I saw the Rakdos party deck. We might try that. Couple of historic jank decks that people want to see. Atheist for Gazelle. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. One is Demir Mill, which I've been working on. I think it's got potential in historic. Basically trying to combo Maddening Cacophony with Burback. Also, other random mill stuff mixed in there. So that's one of the backup decks. The other backup deck is Wizards Combo, which we're going to do something with this combo. Someone posted this combo on Reddit, and it's actually kind of hilarious. Essentially, if you could Seagate Stormcaller and then Neoform it, you can copy the Neoform and get 4 Dualcaster Mages, 4 Glasspool Mimics, a couple of Mirror Images, and then use your last 2 Neoforms to get Tuk Rumble Fort for haste and Combat Celebrate and just kill your opponent, potentially combo kill them on the spot. So that is also on the backup list. So we're going to have some fun. We got lots of sweet stuff, but we're starting with Emancipation Red. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? Good to see you. Have you been doing an EV on Zendikar yet? I was thinking about buying a case. Oh... Wizards keeps making it so complex. I'm hoping to have an EV article for Sunday, but it keeps getting more and more complex. This is a tough one because they have the double face card slot for one thing, which already like makes things a little bit harder. And then there's like set boosters versus normal boosters, and then there's a list. So I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't done an EV calculation yet, but I'm hoping to have it this week. So if I can figure out all the new stuff, I think that set boosters, if you're not drafting, are very likely the right choice for just opening packs. It's hard for me to think they are not the right choice, so I'd probably go with that. Dan Wildfire with a $10 donation cracked a Zagras, a Tazuri, and a Lavinia in our first box, so I'm building a party commander deck going to be wait for it, Dairy party EDH deck. But so far all but 2 creatures are legendary. That sounds super sweet, Doug. Yeah, I think party's a really sweet mechanic to build around in Commander. So anyway, let's do our reminders, and start playing some Magic. So Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Hey, what's up, Full Halls? Welcome from the U.S. Big soup cheer for you. Hey, thank you, Jonathan Glade. I will look forward after the stream. Thank you so much. Saffron Olive MTGGoldfish.com is the way to go. So check that out. Normal YouTube, you probably noticed a little change. Budget Magic for this week is already live. We're switching around our publishing time a little bit. Rather than posting things in the middle of the night, we're posting them in the middle of the day, hopefully making it a little bit easier for people to watch. So $20 blue-green kicker. Not going to spoil it, not going to spoil anything, but I will say you should probably watch it because it's super easy. I kind of want to just play Kicker right now because Kicker's really cool, but definitely check it out on the YouTube channel. It's a sweet one. A reminder that our sponsor tonight, hey, what's up, Slominger? How are you? That our sponsor this afternoon, I guess, is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can pre-order Zendikar Rising. They got old stuff as well. You can get them all at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, the Discord is new and improved. The merch page has tokens, t-shirts, playmats, donations. We already had one from Doug. They're always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So let's play Magic. Oh, before we do, chat. So you gotta answer me this, chat. Do you eat milk on your cereal? Do you eat milk? I don't understand it. I don't understand. Apparently, like 89.5% of people eat milk on their cereal. Why? Why? Convince me. Why would you do that? Why would you want your crispy cereal to become all sogged down with milk? It sounds disgusting. I mean, apparently, I did a Twitter poll. Apparently, 90% of people do and 10% don't. But the 10%, they know what's up. They know what's up about cereal. You eat dry as yeah. You want your cereal dry, and then you have your fluid on the side. You want the crunch, and then the milk or the whatever fluid you like. Eat it. I like a leisurely bowl of cereal. Who wants to have to scarf down a bowl of cereal super quickly? It makes more sense to me to keep it separate, keep the liquid separate, the fluid separate from the cereal, and then you can eat it however you want to. There's no time limit. There shouldn't be a time limit on cereal. If I want to eat it over the course of like an hour, I should be able to. But milk disallows that. Milk ruins it. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is playing Magic. Wasted for life for the 11th month. Dry cereal cuts the roof of my mouth. See, that's also a concern. Wait, no. That dry cereal. So you need to sog it down to not cut the roof of your mouth? That doesn't happen. It's not sharp. It's not razor blade cereal. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. All right, deck one. Emancipation Red. It's a Jakey Bird deck. We got a bunch of bird spells, shocks, Spikefield Hazard, Shatter Skull, also both lands, Royal Eruption, Bone Crusher Giant, Flame Spill, Slag Fire. So that's kind of the Bernie core of the deck. What we're really trying to do, get down Fiery Emancipation to triple up our damage, and then we can do crazy things. Throw Torbrand into the mix, then all of a sudden, all of our bird spells are going crazy. Most importantly, Brash Taunter can be targeted by our bird spells to combo with our Fiery Emancipation to deal even more damage. So it's like the biggest, weirdest bird deck in the history of Magic. The sideboard, more bird for the most part. Roiling Vortex, a little bit of enchantment and fly or artifact and flag removal. Red can't kill enchantment still. Sadly, we're not a black deck. We don't get to kill enchantments. And that's the plan. So let's see if we can burn some fools out with Fiery Emancipation. And, I mean, this is very different mono red. I mean, we're playing Fiery Emancipation and Brash Taunter. Technically, we're mono red, but we're not a normal mono red deck at all. And we got good backup decks, if y'all get bored of this one. Imagine eating dry cereal. I'm imagining deliciousness. Delicious. You think this is boring, mono red? Oh, hopefully this isn't boring. I don't think it looks boring. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it is boring, but it's got Fiery Emancipation. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna say your name wrong again. You taught me this once. Gory Adverse. We're gonna go with that again. Yuri. Oh, I'm still saying it wrong. With a $2 donation, Iron Crate cereal, add milk to your cereal. You may only troll once more this stream. No, like, I'm not even trolling. I don't eat milk on cereal. That's like a real thing. Milk on cereal, anchovies on pizza. Those are things that I just don't do. A man's got to have a code. I'm in the 10%. Yeah, the 10% of smart people that know how to eat their cereal in a respectable manner. About it. Go graveyardy. All right. Stitcher supplier. Sure. Oh dear. Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. I may have accidentally clicked historic. This was not supposed to be historic. All right. Well, I mean, we're in it. So let's see if our deck can compete in historic. Arclight Night, and then we'll switch to standard where we're supposed to be. Arclight Nightingale, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. I mean, maybe they'll still be busted. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Tectonic Giant. Well, play the land. Pass the turn. I mean, maybe this is a busted historic deck. Phone it. Craig's Fabled Passage. We are going to want one more land. And definitely want Fiery Emancipation. Probably not the best format for our deck, but we'll see. Opponent. We can kill the Lurus, which is good. And Brash Taunter is probably insane if we get it down. Opponent gets in, hits us. Sure. Down to 18. Another Swamp. Gets the Lurus. Passes. Well, we will play Spikefield Hazard. Pass the turn. Getting close. Are you playing Ardent Electromasters and Zagras? Maybe I should. I did not have them in there, but it does seem powerful. Electric Light. See, someone else who loves dry cereal. Good call for the 11th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you. There's Aloris. So much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Let me double check. Maybe Cardboard Live is not as live as it should be yet. Ooh, all right. So we draw land. Let's think about this. Do we just have to kill? We probably just have to kill. We want to do fun things, but instead I think we have to kill Lurus. Play a land. Hopefully next turn we can start the taunting of our opponent. Hello! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Wait, no, you love anchovies on your pizza? I still don't know if that's true. I still can't believe that anyone loves that. After my anchovy experience, thanks to all of you, I still can't believe it. Young Pyromancer for our opponent passes. Well, alright. We should stop lagging once Cardboard Live finishes doing its thing. Hopefully. Alright. Play a land. Yeah, I guess we start taunting. Hopefully there's no edicts. Taunter Part 1 indestructible. What you gonna do about it, opponent? Watch them have a way to kill it. That would be so disappointing. Yes. It should be back. It's the Cardboard Live. Cardboard Live is killing it. We should be good now. Question for people that eat cereal without milk. Do you still put it in a bowl or use a spoon? Or I like to put it in a bowl and then set the bowl on the floor, and then get down and eat it like a dog, lap it up. No, really, I usually put it in a bowl. It depends on the cereal. Some cereals work well with the just scooping it out with your hand. Like some cereals are good for that. Yeah, I guess we just discard this Iron Crag feat. Opponent, land. Thought seizes. Okay. They're gonna have to take the second Tauner? Wow, alright, takes Torbrad. Can our opponent beat 2 Tauners, though? I don't think they can. Tauner. Number 2. Pass the... Like, how do they beat this? How do they beat 2 Tauners? How is it possible? TJ Origin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Hey, what's up, Spidey Rob? Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, milk goes well with cereal, just not on cereal. Next to cereal, that's good. Next to cereal's good. On cereal, the sogginess is just a huge concern. More Croxus. We'll discard Royal Eruption. Opponent Legend rules themselves. Opponent. Croxa Part 2. Graveyard emptied. We will discard Tectonic Giant, I think. Opponent pass. Alright. 3. No one prepares for the Taunter. No one prepares for the Brash Taunter. Oh, opponent. Gonna get back the 5/5. Certainly. Sure. Oh, they haze. Oh, that's... This Jag's probably gonna beat us. That's... We don't have an answer for it, and now they have the haster. Opponent plays a lad. Flame Spill. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, this is close. Is it? We can kill our opponent in 2 turns. Can we live for 2 turns is a question. And I'm not sure the answer is yes. Ooh, because we can start fighting. The fighting will kill our opponent. But do we live long enough? Opponent untaps. Fight, fight. Opponent, combat. Okay, so we... Fight. The demon. What a... do we just fight? Can they deal 4 damage to us? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Hopefully we don't get lightning bolted out. Down to 4. Young Pyromancer, sure. Fight you? Ooh, yes. Yes, what do you say about it? What do you say? Draws a card. Yeah. Down to 10. Whoa! What a draw! What a miraculous draw! Oh, miracle draw! Miracle draw for our opponent. But the miracle has run out. 5U. 5U. Tawnertron for the win. We're in the wrong format even. We're accidentally queued in historic and it's working. Alright, that worked. Somehow. We'll bring in Cinderclasms, I think. Seem pretty good. We'll go down. What do we cut? Oh, this shouldn't be working. Yeah, maybe this deck accidentally breaks historic without even realizing it. Tectonic Giant feels like it probably dies. Brash Taunter is apparently insane. Maybe one Slang Fire, run it like that. Let's run it like that. Hey, what's up, Fedorus? How are you? Good to see you. Avian for the 16th month. Love the content, even if your cereal eating habits are a little odd. Good. I think good was the word. Good cereal eating habits. Theoden, welcome to the Fishbowl. And Theoden Marcel, welcome you as well for the 3rd month. Keep up the great streams, well. Thank you so much. Glad to have you back. Big super cheer for you. All right, let's see if we can finish beating this historic deck. Then we'll actually play the right format. Are we playing? Why are we playing standard and historic? Accidentally. I just accidentally clicked the wrong queue. So we figured we might as well finish the game since we'd already started. And then we'll go to standard after that. My eating habits are mythic, I would say. All right, let's Alright. Land tapped. The Spikefield Hazard seemed like it could actually be good. Oh, did your sub get missed? My apologies. And Terry, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, the Bills actually looked decent yesterday. Historic Cleric Burn. Ooh. Alright, Priest of Forgotten Gods. Well. Yeah, I think we better kill that just in case. Take down the priest, pass the turn. Historic Cleric Burn looks sweet. Veto's definitely powerful. I think Aura is really powerful too. It just needs the right shell to support it. Alright, get rid of Iron Crag Feet. About it. Archfiend's Vessel. Well, play the land. Pass the turn. Opponent. Have you taken into account have you taken into account the after milk from your cereal? I haven't really considered the after milk. Is the after milk an important consideration? Bonet. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, play some land passes. Well, Spikefield Hazard. Pass the turn. Next turn we can get Taunter going, potentially. Which would be decent. Castle Lockwade. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand, plus Aluris. Wow, Desperation Draw, sure. And nothing the great. Are we gonna beat a historic deck? Are we gonna beat a historic? Ooh, claim. So claim gets back Croxa temporarily. We discard. Well, I think it's got to be Taunter, unfortunately. Discard Taunter. Croxa goes away. So we get to Cinderclasm. Shock. Untap. Mountain Chandra.
I love to instigate and immolate.
Shock you. Pass a turn. Chandra down. If the after milk is there pre-milk? I'm assuming you mean the milk that's like left in the bowl after the cereal. Which I guess that's an upside. But then you still have to deal with, alright, opponent has another Arcanist. And then what, gonna haste it? I mean, that's fine. They can get back Croxa, which is a little scary. Alright, gets back Croxa. But we do get to start drawing with Chandra, which is good. We got to discard Shatter Skull Smashing. We untap. Well, Shatter Skull Smashing. Untapped. Chandra.
I'm what they call a free thinker.
Huh. What do we do here? Do we taunt her or do we kill Croxa? Oh, this is actually really tough. I don't know what to do. Hey, what's up, a Yoshi Hunt? Our opponent's gonna hit us, though. Cardboard Life should be working. It says it's working. Oh, it's hard to pass up Taunter. Alright, play Taunter. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent just has a land. Cracks it. Oh, we're gonna take down this historic deck. Taunter's so underrated. No one taunts. No one taunts. Hello, good Gabe with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hello, new viewers. We are taunting Croxas in historic at the moment, accidentally. Opponent gets the Luras. I assume they don't attack. Well, play the Mountain. Draw some Chandra cards.
You know, I'm gonna do what feels right.
So we can... stuff's gonna So opponent's gonna have Luris. So I don't even know if we want to kill Croxa. Whoa, my god, this kicker's ridiculously... Wow, that kicker's so expensive. Alright, maybe we're not kicking that. Maybe we just go face. Hit your face. Hit your face. And this hopefully sets up for the taunting win? Yeah, opponent, if we don't kill their stuff, they don't have anything in the grave. Opponent, can they kill the taunter? It's working! The Bills have been more impressive than I thought. Specifically, Allen has been a lot more impressive than I was expecting. I have been an Allen skeptic since he was drafted, but I'm coming around. I'm coming around. Young Pizzy. Opponent. Well, fight Croxa. Okay. Well, we didn't mean to play historic, but it worked. It worked. Oh, all right. That's a good side. That's a good side. I don't even know if we had that to the record, but all right. So we accidentally queued it as historic in the deck work. Let's try it in standard. Wow. I mean, Brash Taunter is really good. Why does no one taunt? Why does no one ever taunt? All right, let's go to standard this time and try taunting in standard. Why does no one ever do that? Should count as 2 wins. If you go back a format, It counts as an extra win. If they were going to charge 2 wild cards for historic rare, then a historic win should be 2 wins, right? I think I recognize the opponent's deck from a couple weeks ago. Looks like it hasn't been updated since the new set. Yeah, I don't know, like what. I wonder what will go in it from the new set. You want the Wizard combo list? Yeah, we might get to that today too. That's on our backup. All right, can it work in standard? We didn't get to emancipate anyone either. Ugh. No lands, no keep. For sure. Someone did did this on Moto a few years ago, accidentally queued up a standard deck in Modern, went 5-0 and got published. I kind of like vaguely remember that too. Yeah, alright. We will put... Oh, we need so many lands. I guess Chandra to the bottom. Oh, Shatter Skull Smashing, tapped. I am a little nervous that this deck only has 24 lands. 24 lands is not that many. Especially in a world of MDFCs. I feel like we could probably get more in there somehow. Well, alright. Shatter Skull Smashing, number 2. Once we get to 4 mana, we can do things. And we can kill the Lotus Cobra. Hey, see you, Brew Dude. Thanks for swinging by. I believe that it was Rakdos Arcanus deck at the Mythic Invitational. I could see that being the deck. Want to see your dog? Sure. Opponent's ramping. Aww. Looks like they're taking a nice nap. Opponent. Alright, getting their lands, passing. Well, there's the Emancipation. But we need more manas. The booty snacks for so many cultivates for the 2nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do we beat a Ugin? I guess burn spells. So opponent ramping like crazy. Okay, missing land drops. Yeah, I feel like this deck probably wants more land slightly. Opponent cycles the counter, draws a card. All right, fair and balanced. Genesis Ultimatum. Mills gets 4 mana for free. Yeah. And I think we're a little bit behind. We have 3 lands and our opponent has 13. Well, shock. Ugh. And our burn sorcery speed. Alright. Well, shock a Lotus Cobra. Maybe we should still just be playing historic. Yeah, I was kinda hoping that that ramp would not be good in this standard, but so far that has not proven to be the case. We have a new donation from Pure Polar Panzer, $3 donation. Hey Seth, fresh standard brew. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, missing these land drops is so not good. Fresh standard brew for defeating all the Omnath decks out there right now. Necromentia doing its thing. Ooh, Necromentia does seem like it could be reasonable. All right, yeah. Well, that's why it's the best deck in standard. What is your list, Pure Polar Panza? Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. All right, is there any way we beat this deck, or are we just like drawing dead to the best deck in standard? Maybe. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Actually, we probably go down Royal Eruptions for things that can... We need things that can kill Omnath, at least. We can't kill Uro. Uro's just going to beat us. Alright, well, bring in the Soul Seers because they can kill Omnath, or not like that. I've been playing a lot of black and killing landfall quite a bit. Mono black control, eh? Mono black control seems like it could be decent. Just try to kill everything. What do you do against the big combo turns though? That seems like the difficult part. I guess maybe you could just get everything with discard, or enough stuff with discard. I could see that. All right, there's a ruin crab. Plays a tap land, mills. Well, opponent passes. Well, kill the crab. Play the tap land, pass the turn. They milled one of our Emancipations. I mean, we might as well kill the crab. Lotus Cobra is the one that's got to be killed on sight, but do you think the new Jace is worth crafting? I would probably rank it kind of in the middle of the pack as far as mythics to craft from the new set. There's a row. I would kind of rank it in the middle of the pack, I think, as far as mythics to path, mythics to craft. I would say that, oh dear. Lotus Cobra for free. With the fetch land. I didn't see any copies or the main board. What do you think of Storm's Wrath in this? Kills Omnath and all the dork scales with your finishers. Could be worth considering. This, all right, another Omnath. This is a deck that that came across Twitter, so I didn't actually build this one. Opponent gets another mana. Oh, this deck's so insane. Opponent gets some more mana. Yeah, the lands are number one, I think. Omnath is obviously a staple. Well, okay, actually, I guess we attack until the end of your next turn. All right, so we will get a land, I guess. Hit our opponent. Play the land. I want to be playing Brash Taunter, but we can't just let... You know what? They've already gone off. Whatever. Sure. Brash Taunter. I mean, they're already going off, so what's the point? Like, we can kill the Cobra, but they've already comboed, so... Can it actually get any worse than it is? Like, they got the mana to do everything. So I think we just have to hope they don't have it, is our only, like, semi-realistic hope. Ugin. And we scoop it up. Yeah. Well, okay. We won't scoop it up because we do get to kill the Ugin, but... Alright, play a Torbrad. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Omnath draws a card. And Omnath gains some life, and Uro draws guard, and Omnath makes some mana. Is there a good list for this deck? There's many. They had the first challenge on Magic Online this week, and it was 50% of the top 32 decks. So there are a bunch of decent looking lists floating around. So how much can we kill? So I guess we shock Uro, hazard Uro, slang fire Omnath. I mean, we killed stuff. Our opponent is at 30, now 26, and we are out of cards, and they're full of bombs. Like Genesis Ultimatum. Babylon! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you saying pun about? I'm super confused. Well, alright, so we're back to game over. Yeah, this deck is an issue. Like, this deck is an issue for our deck, at least. Yeah, that's what this deck does. That's why it is the best deck in Standard by a pretty wide margin, I think. But we'll see. It's still very early in Standard, so... I'm confused at what you're saying was a pun. Could have slang fired Uro and shocked Omnath. Yeah, but then Uro But then Uro survives. Like, Uro is still going to go in the graveyard and do Uro things in return. So I feel like we have to exile Uro. Velocity! Welcome to the Fishbowl for the second month. Out of Omnath, Uro, Cobra, which do you think should be banned? I mean, I still think it's early in Standard to talk about bannings at all. Although I will say, Uro should have been banned for like the last 6 months or something. So I'm pretty comfortable saying that Uro's been on the list of cards that should have been banned for a long time now. As far as the rest of the stuff, like, I think it's just too early. We're like 2 days into Standard, a weekend into Standard, so I think it's pretty early to start talking about bannings. Well, pass the turn. So now this looks like blue-white control. So apparently, mono control stuff is a popular attempt to try to beat the Uro decks. Opponent going to end the turn to stop a burn spell. Interesting. Well, play the tap land and pass the turn. Why would you play a discontinuity to stop a shock? Opponent. Well, we will Bone Crusher you. Opponent. Alright, so opponent is just all in on the counters. Can we draw land? No, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been a really good turn for a land. Alright, opponent. Hits a land, passes. That's not a... Okay, this deck needs more lands. It definitely, 1,000,000% needs more lands. This keeps happening. Opponent passes. We will, I guess, throw a burn spell at your face. Down to 17. Birth of Melitus. Opponent gets a land. Ooh, opponent's hitting their lands. Yeah. Plays a land. Well, we'll start discarding. Oh, opponent gets a wall, Dream Trawler. All right, let's add some more lands to this deck. I'm a little tired of getting mana screwed, so let's just concede. We may have been deceived by Twitter. Kingsdale, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, we've been getting pretty consistently mana screwed. This deck feels like it could do fun things, but boy, it might be too lacking in power. It is a very strange idea to play things like Iron Crag Feet in your burn deck. That is part of what makes it spicy. All right, so how can we add more lands to this deck? I think that's number one. Like, we've just been mana screwed almost every game. Can probably add another flip land of some kind. Or we could add just more real lands, I guess. Maybe, I guess just Valakut's Awakening. Let's add some Valakut's Awakenings. That does mean we're going to have to cut something. So I get this up to 27 lands. What do we cut? Monday is always an afternoon stream. Yeah, I don't know if stealing Uros is actually an effective plan. It's probably Iron Crag Feet. Iron Crag Feet does not feel very good. All right, let's try it like that. Let's see if we can actually fire Emancipation someone before we switch decks already. What? With the last year of Magic being defined by the same exact mana cost, Uro and Oko warped it all. Yeah, 3 mana Simic cards have been pretty good. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what the... Well, we got lands this time. I don't know what the thinking was with the ritual. It seems very out of place. I don't think we have any Iron Crag feeds. Hopefully we don't. I don't know what you're ritualing into. It's definitely an odd idea. Well, Mountain, go. Opponent has a Gilded Goose. Well, kill the goose. Land go. We might actually get to play a Fire Emancipation. We're almost there. Rituals to get down Emancipation early. And even that seems like a waste. You're going from 4 to 7 and casting a 6-drop. Ew. Okay. Well, land go. Boot it. Well, Baby Godzilla's really good in a mutate deck. So opponents probably Scute Swarming, plays a Castle Vandress, and passes. Well, the good news is we haven't had any trouble hitting land drops. Our Uro's ability is a problem where the mana cost would be different standard if we were to... I mean, mana cost is always part of it. That mana cost does determine the playability of a card. Lotus Cobra. So we can kill Lotus Cobra, which is good. And then we're getting close to Fire Emancipation. Land mana. Sure. And we can't kill Baby Godzilla. Well, we will Bone Crush the Lotus Cobra. Opponent does get a 4/4 and gets to loot. Is this a Scute Swarm mutate deck? I would guess it is. We haven't actually seen Scute Swarm yet, but I would assume so. Alright, more lands. Now play Chandra.
I will fight for freedom and
Shock ya. Pass the turn. Alright, this time we added lands to get around the mana screw we were experiencing, and now we kind of have the opposite issue. My name for this deck is Scooty Puff Jr. Why Scooty Puff Jr.? Is green the only mono color that can make a full party? Ooh. No, because the colorless... There's the colorless 2-drop. It's not very good, but there's the colorless 2-drop that's all the party type. So I think, technically, any color, I think, can do it. Opponent gets in with the Gem Razor and C-dashes. Friskerton Pharaoh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent. Gonna draw a card, gonna loot, gonna hit us, down to 15. And Melberto Bro. Hey, it's an Uro. Uro? What is this? What is this new card that no one plays? Plan land, Fire Emancipation. Shoot down the Gem Razor. Pass the turn. That was good. Emancipation has finally arrived. I mean, if it's a Gem Razor deck, it's probably not a great matchup for Emancipation, but what can you do? What can you do? Opponent cracks. Chandra plus Emancipation just kind of shoots down anything, though. Like, that is a sweet synergy. Opponent. Tapping it all. Four. Auspicious Derricks. Loots. Spins the wheel once. We might be okay, though. Discards a Shore Shark. It's a 0/0 Stone Coil Serpent. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, they have the land, though. Plays the land, cracks it. Well, opponent can still get out of it. They still could. Gets an island. Migratory Greathorn. Spins the wheel twice. Loots away a land. Well, we'll see, we'll see. If you play a companion, it's very hard to play the card on the left. Kazandu Mammoth. Okay, opponent. Hits our face. A burn spell would be decent. Well, that's almost good enough. Well, we will Chandra. Kill the mutate pile. Brash Taunter. to shut down this mammoth. Play the land, pass the turn. Okay, okay, that's a good spot to be. Crack that fetch. Crack that fetch. The taunter is here, so we might be safe. Opponent, if you crack the fetch, we can kill them. Oh, they didn't crack it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're doing it. We're doing it. Wait, what was the putt this time? Hey, greetings from New York, Pool Freak. How are you? Opponent cracks Fabled Passage. All right, so we will. Get rid of the mammoth. Yes. All right. We got the Chandra. We got Tawny Taunterton. Will we play the crab deck today?
I come bearing the wisdom of the ancients.
Fine. I'm leaving.
Silence.
Well, yeah. There's a Scoot Swarm. And a land to make some copies. And an Uro. Hoping to see the Seagate combo deck today. Yeah, there's a chance that we get in some historic. Hey, what's up, Wilkinson? How are you? Yeah, this, sadly, like, this seems to be a thing that a lot of decks are doing. Like, if we look at, I'll pull up the tournament results in a minute. Hopefully it's just an early thing and things change, because week 1 tournament results have not been especially encouraging. Opponent, Ugins. Yeah. Passes. We draw. Alright, opponent cracks some food. Sure. Torbrand doesn't really do anything. Well, alright, that's an Ugin. Ugh. Giant. What is the huge giant punt, Zabotel? So do we have anything that... If you would use your Chandra to shock your Taunter, you would have dealt 18 damage to your opponent. I mean, 18... Would 18 have killed our opponent? Hey people, I have a huge issue. When I try to buy gems, I only see a white window. Ooh, that's not good. Well, if we miss lethal, then that's on me. You had 9 more from the ping. Ugh, I'm so confused. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we can bring in Cinderclasm, maybe, as a way to answer Scoot Swarms before they mutate. Let's try it like that. I mean, Scoot's Hazard is fine. Like it could kill some things sometimes. We'll play first. And well, all right, 2 lands. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a go. All right, so we should have shocked the Taunter. I will agree with that. Well, Spikefield kind of kills Uro. Well, alright, keep playing the lands past the turn. Unfortunately, no Emancipation this game. Hazard exiled Uro on cast from hand. Yeah. Yeah, if you can catch it at the right time, it can do a bit of something, which is good. Well, I guess we just play Bone Crusher. Go. Opponent untaps. So we gotta kill our opponent before they get to Ugin. That is a big thing. Opponent plays a land. Uro. Yeah. Sure. I'll go to combat. Attack, hit ya. Bone Crusher Part 2. Shatter Skull Smashing. Untap as the turn. We need our land drops. Our deck's trying to get up to 6 mana, so I don't think we can afford to hold on to lands when we need to get more mana. What do you got about it? Kazandu Mammoth, okay. Oh, and they have the... alright. The Fabled Passage land isn't great for us. Well... Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Opponent blocks. Well, we will kill the mammoth. Hit our opponent. Opponent's down to 11. Like, we're making strides, but Uro is almost back. We'll see. Shatter Skull's magic, pass the turn. We needed like one more turn, even without our emancipation. Vote it. Hey, what's up, Salt Priest? How are you? Hey, what's up, O Charles? Welcome, welcome. Grinding out Destiny. How's Destiny? I've never played Destiny. Opponent plays a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite to Uro returning yet. And what do you got about it? So what cool things have y'all been doing in Zendikar Rising Standard over the last few days? Anything interesting? Opponent. Passes. Well, I'm gonna combat. Attack. Opponents. What do they have? Nightpack Ambusher's gone. Rogue Mill. Oh, how has Rogue Mill worked? I feel bad for rogues because I want rogues to be good, but they feel so bad to me in a world of... Well, let's... Cast this. Shock this. Hit our opponent. Shock their face. Alright. Alright. That worked. That worked. We got there. No emancipation. Opponent says nice. I really want rogues to be good. I would love rogues to be good. They're just... Uro is so devastating against them. Mono Blue Mill. How's Mill been working in Standard? Clothis, yeah, Clothis is really good. Staring at my screen, wondering if I should spend all my wild cards. That's, I've even felt the wild card pinch. I have 0 mythics. I opened all my vaults. I've spent $200 on packs. I still don't have them all. It's so expensive. The Gold Skull, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think they need to play more control versus the current meta. Most people play the out value plan, I think. Yeah, I mean, Krim, we talk about it on the podcast a little bit later. Krim has been playing a control deck with like 8-ish main deck slots that are dedicated to trying to hate on the ramp deck, and apparently if you do that, it kind of works. Although, it sounds a little bit to me like, oh, Hogak is fine because you can play 4 ley lines and 4 Tormod Crypts in your main deck, and you might be able to beat it. Oh, did I miss your sub? I'm sorry, not Mason. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. My apologies. Maybe I did. Did it pop up? I feel like it didn't pop up. Oh, there it is. I see it. I did miss it. My apologies, not Mason. First time son. Big super cheer for you. Opponent. Stone Coil Serpent. Well, I think we stomp the snake. Oh boy, I hope we get one more land. One more land would make us happy. We got Torbrand Tron, which is awkward, but it is a powerful card if we can get it down. All right, Uro. Can we draw a land for Torbrand? Opponent, did they hit a land? They're thinking about it. I have 12 for wild cards and 8 mythics. I want to craft Cobras and Omnas. Is it worth it? The only risk is going to be if it does get to the point where something ends up getting banned, then that might be a concern. All right, opponent has okay, we do hit a land, so play the land. Torbrand. Hit ya. Down to 17 past the turn. What do you have? You're not to the mana for Ugin yet. Yeah, I think the problem is, like, you also, if there is a banning, yes, you'll get refunded for Omnath and Lotus Cobra, or whatever gets banned, but you don't necessarily get refunded for all the other cards you put in your deck. Torbrand would stack, but it's legendary, so... But yeah, if you can get them on the battlefield somehow, yes, it would stack. Mammoth. And Great Horn. Alright, so our opponent might just be trying to get to Ugin. I'll go to combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. Yeah, let's stomp it. Opponent gets a land. Drops to 11. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty close to Ugin mana. Seth, I take issue with your statement on the podcast that people will not enjoy watching control decks. Personally, I would be surprised if a lot of your viewers weren't sick to death with giant combo decks that have nothing unless they win in mono red decks. Alright, so more Uros. Anything but repetitive gets old, and you play a bunch of gold-facing decks really frequently. Mix it up, play the Uros of the format sometimes, play control decks sometimes. I mean, so my experience has been, like, maybe that's true, and I do definitely agree with... I do definitely agree with variety being important. Alright, Baby Godzilla. So we'll let it resolve. Sure. And then we can shock it. We draw the land, play the land, go to combat, attack. Opponent of 4. If we get Ugin, if it goes land Ugin, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna literally cry on stream for the first time ever. But my experience has been, like, in general, when I've played control decks, people just don't watch them. So that's been, like, on the YouTube, that's kind of been a trend in general, that people just tend not to watch them if it's a control deck. All right, opponent, Uro. That does not get around Tony Tonnerson, and the win is coming. I think we're good. I think we're good. Opponent does not have enough mana for Ugin. I'm so gun-shy of Ugin. Fight you? Haha! Uro us, will you? Yes! Yes! We got to taunt him! We got to taunt him! Control viewers are never as interesting as control players want the rest of us to believe. But it's been a while since I made a control deck video, because my impression was that people didn't watch them. But maybe we'll try another control deck. I mean, it can't hurt to try one and see. Maybe things have changed, or maybe that impression is incorrect, and it's some other reason that people. Maybe it's some other reason people don't tend to watch control videos. I am not a solid aggro control player. I enjoy playing both. Tend to shy away from the best decks, though. Yeah, I mean, playing more tier decks is an interesting idea. I don't think we would ever play mostly tier decks or anything, but playing tier decks once in a while could be interesting. I could see an argument for that, and I think it could be interesting. I don't think we'd ever play primarily tier decks or anything, but once in a while, playing like the best decks. I do enjoy playing control decks. I feel like they don't make for the most interesting content. Unseen Spectre! Doing well. How are you this afternoon? All right, opponent. Oh, it's a rogue deck. So, rogues might be very good against our deck. The problem with rogues is they're just, like, amazingly bad against Uro. I don't know if I've ever seen a deck be worse against a single card than rogues is against Uro. It's kind of just, like, laughable how bad rogues is against Uro. Control deck would be boring if it wasn't for the fact that 90% of the deck is counter spells. I mean, that kind of is what a control deck is. Start a new series of top tier decks where you try to play top tier decks. Love the Goat Magic series. Yeah, Goat Magic is always super fun. Well, play Torbrand. Do we have counterspell 1? Thieves Guild Enforcer to mill a couple cards. And Soaring Thought Thief. So no counter, just a bunch of mill. Alright. Now what, opponent? Swamp. And removal, Heartless Act, okay. And Wind Robber, yeah, mills some cards. Gets in, mills some cards. Our opponent's got to be breathing a sigh of relief that they ran into us instead of an Uro player. What about main decking Necromentia in Rogues against Uro? I mean, I think maybe playing a bunch of Graveyard Hate might be better. Like, Cling to Dust or something. Maybe that would help. The best Rogue decks that I've seen have been less about playing... Alright, opponent's got it. Less about playing mediocre Rogues, and more about playing some Rogues and playing a bunch of counter spells and removal spells. This is Magic Arena that we're playing on Amusing Prince. Alright, so opponents sticking with the Rogue plan. Well, Alright, Cinderclasm in. Ay. Maybe Soulseer in? Well, I guess our other removal should be able to handle it. Without Chandra, we have no card advantage, which is a bummer. Trim Chandra. And maybe we go down like one Valakut Awakening and a Torbrand? Run it like that? Should this deck be running red sweepers? Maybe. It's possible. Alright. We'll play first. We will... Well, I guess keep this. Only 2 lands. Not a high number. We do have some Emancipations, though, if we ever get to them. What is my favorite standard deck right now? Oh, that's tough. It's so early. Oh no, 2 lands. Oh, that's really bad. It's obviously random, but boy, Mill could be tilting because you're like, oh come on now, we need a land. You randomly mill 2 lands. Odds are that you would not mill, not mill 2 lands, and then it just spirals. I mean, the deck is definitely super janky. It is a really janky idea. Yeah, I mean, we have Cinderclasm. That's kind of a sweeper. Opponent, combat, gets in for 1. Down to 18. Passes. Alright. Well, that's not a land. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Ooh, draws their island. That's a good draw. Opponent. Are you excited for the return of Panharmonicai to Historic with Kaladesh coming later on? I hope so. I hope it's actually in the set. You never know. Sometimes random stuff is not like this. Oh, those 2 lands that got milled are gonna wreck us. Alright, so Soaring Thought Thief. We will kill it. Save us from discarding a hand size. Another Thieves Guild Enforcer. Mills 2 more lands. And 2 more lands. Our mill luck is so bad. It's so bad. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Oh, somehow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somehow out of the 8 cards they've milled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, out of 8 cards they've milled 7 lands. Oh, that's so not good. Oh, now the counters. Alright, so I guess we just pass. Discard a Fire Emancipation. Opponent untaps. And draws another land. And Rankle. Well, we will kick this, kill the Thieves Guild Enforcers. Opponent hits us down to 8. I mean, we're fighting to stay alive. Why is Pioneer being delayed on Arena? Oh, well, I mean, I think the expectation is that Pioneer is going to be several years away. Alright, Wind Robber. Well, we will kill the Rankle. Play the land. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Yeah, Pioneer is going to be a long time away, I think. So the delaying of the Master set was kind of random, where they said they wanted to redesign it, basically. Yeah, I mean, actually, no, that's fine. We'll take 1. Down to 7. Opponent mills us. We untap. Rash Taunter. Alright, that could be good at some point. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps, draws. Just a heads up for Richard, the decklist tool doesn't count Regal Caracal is legal in Historic. Ooh. I will have to mention it. Thank you for the warning. Opponent gets it, hits us down to 6, mills a card. Nighthawk Scavenger. Well, we will kick a Cinderclasm. Opponent has a counter. Well, untap. Kill Nighthawk Scavenger. Pass the turn. Oh, we're fighting the good fight. Redesign in a good way where you get bombers in your packs instead of paying hundreds of dollars to boosters getting trash. They actually said, from what their article said, they felt like their remake sets had been too focused on constructed staples. So it sounded like they wanted to make them more about limited, I think. Another Wind Robber. Well, Shaka Wind Robber. The bad news is our opponent can sack these to draw cards. Yeah, draws a new card. Not a land. Well, Tectonic Giant. Ugh. So many cool things that we just can't cast because we don't have the mana. Well, play the Giant. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these cards was a removal spell. I think it was like the State of the Brazen Borrower. Oh, so we're probably dead. I think it was the State of the Game where Wizards announced that they were not ugh. That's a lot of threats. And opponent with early GG because they are a respectful, conscientious Magic player. Gosh darn it. Oh, so mana screwed. So brutal. So brutal. I read a say wanted to make sure it's fun for draft since more people drafted than expected. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. They thought it was too focused on constructed staples. So they wanted to redo it and make it better for draft, I guess. Which, I mean, that makes some amount of sense. I mean, I think saying good game before you know that you've won automatically makes you a troll. I'm pretty sure Iron Crag Feet is just really, really bad in this deck. But I don't know. Maybe it should be there. I think it feels incredibly bad to me. I think the problem is that game we definitely got super unlucky in the sense that our opponent just randomly milled. Our opponent just randomly milled all of our lands. And milling's random, so you can't do anything about it, but it was unfortunate. Maybe this deck is really bad. I mean, it's obviously janky. We're playing Brash Taughter and Fiery Emancipation, so not really under any illusion that we're playing a tier 1 archetype or anything. Well, playing the land past the turn. I mean, we're hitting our land drops this game. The Season Hollowblade is kind of an issue. Selfless Savior. I'll make him discard. Ooh, our sweeper should be good after sideboarding. Iron Grey Feet digs the deck down. Replace them with Annex of the Forge. Annex is a little too typical mono ready for me. Opponent discards another Hollowblade. Gets a Selfless Savior. Gets in for 1. Hits us. Elson of Life's Bounty. Oh boy. Well, how can we do this? I'll shock Selfless Savior. Opponent just has layers of protection at the moment. Bonus exit. Play the mountain past the turn. Opponent on taps. Now, we don't really get to kill a whole lot with Selphus Leiden. I don't know what our opponent's deck's trying to do, honestly. Well, okay. Flame Spill. Opponent can sack to save it. I guess man, our sideboard Cinderclasm seem insane against this deck. Do you start from scratch on Arena, or can you somehow upload cards and decks you already have? Unfortunately, in Music Prince, it is all from scratch, so you can't somehow use your like paper collection or anything. Unfortunately. All right, down to 14. I'll play Torbrad. At least it blocks. Shatter, Skull Smashing, tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. I mean, Cinderclasm is essentially Storm's Wrath against our opponent's deck. Opponent passes. Ooh. Oh, Brash Taunter. Okay, okay. We're getting there. We're still at 14, which is good. Yeah, the new lands do have some decent animations. No attacks. Oh, Taunter! Taunter with with Torbrad is gonna start. Oh no, opponent has Vanishing Light. Okay, gets the Taunter, staying alive, maybe. But we still have Torbrad, and we have Shatter coming, and we have the Emancipation. Must emerge. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Chandra. Kill Linden. Out of here. Pass the turn. Oh, if we can get this Emancipation down, then things get real crazy. Yeah, Arena, it's very strange. For being a free-to-play version of Magic, it's actually pretty expensive. Like, yes, there is an option that you can, like, get a budget deck, play it for a few months, earn some rewards, eventually after a few months build a tier deck. So that is good that that's an option, but as far as just having access to all the cards to play, it is kind of steep. Yeah, we don't have Iron Crag feed anymore because it's pretty bad. Ended up cutting it. Okay, okay. That's fine. We will full control Chandra the Howlblade. Hazard the Hollowblade. Opponent's out of cards. Get it out of here. Try to go indestructible on us, will ya? Titanic Giant. Pass the turn, and now we're where we want to be. Opponent. What's bugged? Amazingly Randy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I want this Emancipation. Go to combat. Get in. Draw cards. Looking for a land. Hitting a land. Taking the land. Opponent. Down to 20. Land. Emancipation. Nice animation. Six your face with Chandra. An opponent, I mean, once Emancipation hits the battlefield, opponent done. Done, 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 done. Out of here. Hey, what's up, Linzer? How are you? You have a nice face? Well, thank you, Mr. Bunny. And now we get Cinderclasm, which seems insane against our opponent's deck. And we can try the Roiling Vortex for life gain prevention. We will go down. 2 Slaying Fires, 1 Valakut's Awakening, 1 Torbrand, and I mean, I think we just want to kill. Let's go down one more Awakening, run it like that. Yeah, I feel like our our deck is probably good against White Weenie. I liked adventures, as soon as the mechanic was spoiled, Teamer is my favorite color combo. I built Teamer every standard. I redeemed the wild cards for the adventures when Eldraine released. I refused to feel bad and stopped playing the deck just because it became a top deck. And you shouldn't feel bad about playing top decks. There's nothing wrong with. There is absolutely nothing wrong with playing tier decks or net decks or any of that stuff. Lil MTG for the 8th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Land go. I feel like our deck's probably pretty good against what our opponent's doing. Opponent. Combat. Gets in with Ginger Brute. Hits us. Down to 18. Hollow Blade. Well, let's shock it. Ooh, Cinderclasm. Alright, playing the land past the turn. Cinderclasm seems good. Why are there no Magmatic Channelers in the deck? That's a good question. I mean, they could be good. They'd be a 4/4 pretty quickly, hopefully. Do you remember the 21st night of September? What is the 21st night of September? Velok Kitty. Opponent gets it. I don't think I do. Should I? Having trouble deciding what to get for lunch. Ooh. Well, that's Bone Crusher. I mean, making our opponent discard is still decent value. Opponent discard. Oh, they have another Heliod. All right. Discards. I'll play the land. Pass the turn. Close, close, close. It's a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. I've never really listened to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Alright, opponent has Linden. Well, it's going to turn on Heliod. Ew. About it. Discards another card. Turns on Heliod. Gains a life. Oh, come on, land! Come on, land! Yeah. Down to 10. Okay, that's a land. Play the land. Kill Linden. Oh, we're close. Opponent's actually putting up a good fight with how their draws worked out. These Seasoned Hallowblades are actually really good. Opponent. I honestly don't know if I mean, maybe I've heard it before. Opponent gets in with Hallowblade. Hits us. Down to 7, gain some life. Ooh. Alright, pass the turn. We need Tawny Totterton. About it. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing. I mean, maybe I've heard it before. I'm sure I've heard it before. Yeah, Brash Donner would be good if we could play it. More mana is necessary. Opponent discards a land. Saves the Hollow Blade. Daxos. Oh, too big to deal with. Well, Brash Donner. If our opponent's last card is a removal spell they've been holding on to, they probably just have us. It is. Yeah. And that does it. Alright, sure. Ay, 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 ay. It's the Dancing in September song. I really don't know. I mean, I guess I've probably heard it if it's that famous, but I honestly can't think of it. Earth, Wind, and Fire is not a band that I that I listen to, really. What do you think about playing Ironcrag Feet in this deck? It ramps from turn 4 to turn 7. You play Chandra and Tutter, and Emancipation a turn earlier. I think it's really bad. I think it's really, really bad. It was in the deck initially, and it felt incredibly bad, so we took it out. Elsid. This hand is shockingly light on early game burn for our deck. Opponent gets in, hits us, gains a life. Season. Oh boy. Always with that season hollow. Oh no. Oh jeez. Alright, so we're just on lands. This is a flood out game. Ooh, this deck. Opponent. Punted by not knowing the deck. What deck? Mindstone's not legal in Standard. I mean, Mindstone would be good in the deck if it was in Standard, but it's not. Selfless Savior. Well, alright, we drew something. It's just so slow. Play Tectonic Giant. Oh, so our deck is just full of cheap bird, but the cheap bird is not not flowing this game. I mean, yeah, Ironcrag into Ugin could be good. I feel like, so if you Ironcrag into Brash Hunter or Chandra, you're technically gaining 1 mana. That doesn't feel that exciting to me. Well, let's... Royal Eruption... Wait, is there any way we get out of this? So wait, let's think about this. We Royal Eruption Elsid, our opponent sacks Selfless Savior. So we still can't kill the Luris. Well, I guess we actually just gotta play Chandra. Play Chandra.
When it comes to starting fires, I'm kind of a genius.
Kill Elsid. I don't think they're... Like, our opponent has essentially, like, a lock going on here. Because now they can just recast it. This is not a good position to be in for our deck. No attacks. Opponent untap. So they can replay Selfless... Oh, it's going to be hard to get out from under this Luris. It's going to be super hard. Selfless Savior from the graveyard again. If they kill Tectonic Giant, another Elsid. Ugh. Layers of protection. We need the Sweeper. We need Cinderclasm. Or our opponent to get greedy. That would also be fine. Wow. All right. Sacks Elsid. So they can get in at Chandra. Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is the best case. Absolute best case scenario out of all this. Sure. You kill our Chandra. That is... perfectly acceptable. That gets us out from under the Luris. That's exactly what we needed. So, we will go to combat, attack, draw cards. Oh, that is very good. Yeah, opponent played that in a interesting way. I mean, I guess they really want to get rid of the Chandra, but we will take Spike Field Hazard. So we will Spike Field Hazard. I guess we got to go full control for this. All right, so full control, Spike Field Hazard, Selfless Savior. Opponent. Gonna try to save Luris. However, we will stomp the Luris. Get rid of that forever. So it does nothing. We have a new donation from and then we'll play the land, play Bone Crusher. Pass the turn. We have a new donation from Harry Houdini, $4.20. How long till we revisit Glorious Super Friends? Ooh, Angel of Destiny. My favorite against the odds deck of all time. We'll have to revisit that one. It's been a while. That was a sweet deck. Thanks for all you do for the Magic community, my dude. Well, we will definitely have to revisit that at some point, because that is a sweet one. We will block. Opponent discards. I'll go to combat. Attack. Draw a couple cards. Yeah, that would be a fun one to revisit. What is the against the odds deck you would most like to revisit? Take Taunter. If our opponent blocks, we get to kill Angel. Alright, opponent's going to kill the Giant. That's fine. Sure. And then we kill the Angel. Get rid of that. Play the land, Taunter, to shut down this Hollow Blade. And now I like where we're at. More Dagger Burn would be good. Does Taunter plus Torbrand deal 5? It depends on what we fight. Essentially. Alright, play Torbrand. So, for example, if we fight this season Hollow Blade, it's going to deal 3 damage plus 2, so 5 to the... Yeah, with a Hollow Blade, it'll deal 5. Wow, opponent does not discard a card. Hollow Blade down. All right, pass the turn, and now we're in a really good spot. We're exactly where we want to be. Daggerbird would be a good one to revisit. We tried it in Historic a little, didn't really get there. Be careful if you ever test the deck against Sparky. Found out the other day you could lose rank if you didn't want to sit through 100 Anointer Priest and Scoopsworm triggers. You conceded and lost rank. That's very strange. I didn't know that was possible. Well, play Chandra. Chandra, your face for 4. Play a land. Get in with Torbrand. Pass the turn. And I think we got it. A vote it. Plays a land. And Ginger Brew. Oh boy. Spikefield Hazard is really good. This card has been very impressive. Alright, that was good. That was very good. So, I mean, the deck's kind of working. It kind of is. I don't know if we ever beat the Uro deck. Like, the Uro Ugin deck. But technically, since we made our updates, we're 2-1. So, it is, like, kind of working. The question is... Alright, here's a question for you, chat. Actually, before the question, super quick shout out to our sponsor today, Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So the question for you, chat, here's the question we have. Well, question 1, does Arena keep working? Answer is yes. Yeah, Taunter's a super sweet card. Wait, we punted? How are we getting punted for our win? So here's the question. The question is, should we continue to Emancipation Red in Standard, or would you like to try something like Wizard Combo in Historic? Which would you prefer for the second half of our stream? Keep emancipating and burning and so forth, or go Wizard Comboing. Torbrand only affects when damage is dealt. Well, alright, it seems almost unanimous that people want Wizard Combo. I mean, we'll play more. It's a new set release, so we're gonna keep playing Standard. We're gonna play more Standard tomorrow. So Emancipation deck list is yeah, we did win our historic game. All right, let's start the wizard combo deck. So this deck, it's at least novel and interesting. So here's this deck. The idea of this deck, it is a combo deck. It's a 2-card combo, although the combo requires us to have a bunch of specific cards in our deck. But the main combo is we need to cast a Seagate Stormcaller. Doesn't have to be kicked. And then we Neoform the Seagate Stormcaller. We Neoform the Stormcaller. That's going to give us 2 Neoforms. They can get 3 drops. So what we do is we get Dualcaster Mage. That can copy the Neoform still in the stack. So we get all 4 Dualcaster Mages. We get all 4 Glasspool Mimics. We get a couple Mirror Images. And then eventually with our last 2 Neoforms, we get 2/2 Grubble Fort, so everything has haste. Combat Celebrate for an extra combat step. And that's essentially the deck. Otherwise, like Magmatic Channelers, Ops, Deliberates to help us find our combo pieces, and that is the whole idea of the deck. The only thing I would say that I am interested in, and I don't know what the answer is, I kind of feel like the deck needs a good 4-drop. I feel like it needs a 4-drop creature, because what happens is, occasionally we have Neoform, but not a combo piece, and we want to be able to like sacrifice a 3-drop to get a 4-drop. Is there? Oh, actually, you can do it with 4-drops too. Boy, if you want to go really deep, Nehru Miha can kind of do the same combo. Nehru Miha. But the problem is, Neoform only gets something exactly 1 CMC higher. So we'd need way too many combo pieces to also combo with Neoform. What's the best 4-drop? What if you draw a Rubble Fort, then you just gotta cast it, or you can win the following turn. Haste just mostly lets you avoid Wraths, if that's a concern. Spark Double. Yeah? Spark Double could be okay. God Eternal Kefnet. That could be fine. I mean, maybe we don't need it. I guess that's the other thing. Maybe we just play without it and it's fine. That's just something I noticed when I did a couple test games. I was like, yeah, sometimes I wish I could get a 4-drop. But maybe, let's just try it. Let's just try and think about it. Could Pact of Negation be good? Actually, that seems like it could be... I don't know if I'd want it in the main deck, but I think I would play it in the sideboard. It might be better than... It might be better than Mystical Dispute, honestly. Although I guess Mystical Dispute can do more in other situations. And maybe we get rid of the Graveyard Hate. Let's go more. Let's add a couple packs. That seems good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wizard Wabo combo time. This time we actually do want to be an historic. I mean, the combo's really funny when it works. It really is. Herald of the Secret Streams. Rao for extra damage. Yeah, I mean, Rao would deal damage with the copies. Vergris Vig. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Immediately plays Dredge. Gets wrecked for taking out the Graveyard 8. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No Conundrum, mostly because I feel like we just want to support our combo mostly. Like, I don't feel like we're going to try to get in a long game with... yeah, I mean, we got Deliberates. That's fine. I don't feel like we are going to get in or play a long game with Mill. Expansion Explosion. What would Expansion Explosion do in the deck? I wanted to show you a screenshot of my most miserable mono white prison game I played in Historic. You can send me a link here if you want to, not Mason. It could also email it to me, severinolive@mtgoldfish.com. And try 'em, go. Copy Neoform. Is it necessary? Like, so what scenario would that be relevant? I guess if we don't have Stormcaller, but we need a 2-drop to sack. So I guess we do have one other 2-drop. All right. I guess it could be relevant in some scenarios. But you still need to have the 2-drop to sack to do it. So I feel like that limits it. Yeah, I feel like if you're going to do that, you got to have a bunch of 2-drops. I feel like it would probably be pretty inconsistent in this wizardsy build of the combo. But if you're playing a bunch more 2-drops, then it's probably good. Opponent, Thrill of Possibility. Now let's just deliberate. Bottom and all right, keep deliberating. We'll find our combo pieces eventually. With expansion, you go off with any 2-drop. Yeah, the thing is, we only have one other 2-drop in the deck, so I think that's still I think that would be the concern, is we just don't have that many 2-drops. Well, tap land, go. So if we find Seagate Stormcaller, we should be able to set up to win this turn. Mountain. Shocks our face. Okay. All right. Come on, show us. No, that's not it. Bottom. Seagate Stormcaller. Another land. Opponent scries. Okay. Our opponent's deck could definitely have counters. That is a concern. Maybe not revisit, but I want to see an ATO that crams as many game-winning combos as possible to see how many different ways it can win. Vizier Devoted Druid plus Kiki plus Exarch plus Solemnity plus Persist. That would be kind of cool. Like the ultimate combo deck. Just put them all in there at once and see what happens. Have you been told that your voice doesn't match your face? No offense, I just picture a surfer dude or skater kid. Yeah, I've heard that before. That's the thing people have said. No offense taken at all. Augur Bolus, Elvish Fisher, well possibly fair inclusions if you want 2-drops, but yeah, expansion would need some. Yeah, I mean, I could see that being good, but I think we'd have to. I mean, maybe that's just a better way of playing the deck. Another Neoform. Alright, so I think what we do, Stomping Ground's untapped. Shock Storm Wing. And Dual Caster? Copy it, Shock Stormwing. So get rid of the threat. It's weird that the copy has different art. I actually saw some of your YouTube videos looking for ideas for Lurus Hateful Eidolon. Ooh, yeah, that's a cool deck. Did you see the image on Twitter where someone played Seagate Stormcaller into him to Turok? I didn't, but that sounds awesome in like Legacy. kind of build your own Mind Twist, essentially. I cannot skate at all. Not even a little. Not even a bit. Honestly, if I was gonna classify myself as a something kid, it would probably be like a hippie kid. Or maybe hipster kid. I don't know, is there even like a difference? I guess there is a difference, probably, but so somewhere, depending on the stage of me. Definitely at some points was way more hipster than hippie, and at other points way more hippie than hipster. Wow, that is a sad finale. Oh, and Burger It for the 3rd month. What the hell is Emancipation Red? I just showed up. Oh, well, we are actually playing Wizard combo at the moment. Opponent, Lightning Axis, discards an Arclight Phoenix, gets back the Arclight Phoenix, attacks with the Arclight Phoenix. Hit. Oh, we got the Graveyard Hate. We draw a Combat Celebrant. Well, deliberate. Bottom. Tapped land. I mean, if there's a downside to this deck, it is very dependent on Seagate Stormcaller. Like, Seagate Stormcaller is necessary for it to work. Geek or nerd probably also works. Voted. Chart, of course. Well, let's opt. That's not a Stormcaller. Blue. It's a blue card. We're getting closer. Magmatic Channeler. We are down to 10. That's concerning. Well, recovery. Get back. Deliberate. Mountain Magmatic Channeler. Hub Giblet for the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're trying to combo on turn 4. About it. We could be dead if our opponent has enough bird. They could just have a bunch of shocks. Expansion Explosion wouldn't work in this. You would have to rebuild the deck if you wanted to play Expansion Explosion. For Expansion Explosion to work, you have to have many, many 2-drops. And our deck has Seagate Stormcaller and Magmatic Channeler. So, not that Expansion Explosion couldn't be good in a deck doing something similar, but I don't think that you can... I don't think it would be good in this deck. I think it would be very bad. Finale of Promise. Well, we've put a lot of non-combo pieces to the bottom. So we get to go, what, 4 more cards deep. To try to find... Oh, okay, there it is, finally! Alright, so we should be good unless we've lost too many pieces. So, Seagate Stormcaller. Are we gonna end up short on damage? No, hopefully we're good enough. All right, Seagate Stormcaller. Cast it. Copy the next spell. Neoform Seagate Stormcaller. And let the fun begin. Seagate Stormcaller. Down. Neoform Dual Caster Mage. So I think we can go off of full control now. Copies Neoform, gets Dualcaster Mage. Copies Neoform, Dualcaster Mage. Copies Neoform, so that's 9 power. Glasspool Mimic, copy Dualcaster Mage. Here we go. Glasspool Mimic, copy Dualcaster Mage. Glasspool Mimic, copy Dualcaster Mage. Glasspool Mimic. Dualcaster Mage. Mirror Image. Dualcaster Mage. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Copy it. And last but not least, Took the Rubble for. Go to combat. And kill ya? Not bad. Not bad. That's what the deck can do. That's what it can do. All right. So, probably shouldn't cut the Graveyard Hate. Graveyard Hate would actually be good here. So I think we'll bring in 2 Pact of Negations and maybe 2 Mystical Disputes. We can trim a Mirror Image and still combo. We can trim a... Maybe a couple shocks and run it like that. Let's try it like that. I think I emailed you a screenshot to you correctly if you want to take a look at the misery I fought through. I will check for it on Mason. Thank you so much. It is a little Splitter Twin-ish. Like, that's the idea of the combo. Like, really, so the downside is you need to have a ton of combo pieces in your deck. Like, that's the issue. Like, your deck is filled with all these clones that don't really do anything. The upside is, Seagate Stormcaller, Neoform resolves. You just win the game. And you can win the game potentially very quickly. Yeah, there's Combat Celebrate in our deck, but we had drawn at that game, unfortunately. Is that a Spirit I'm seeing, or an Apparition, or is that Red Olive? Better know spikes of red deck shenanigans. This is a wizard deck shenanigans now. We were playing red deck shenanigans earlier. Angel Lord, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. I mean, this is the nuts. Wouldn't mind finding a Pact Negation. Pact Negation would be good, just for protection, but... Well, I mean... This looks like a turn 4 kill, if nothing goes wrong. Maybe we hold on to that. We might actually cycle it. Steam Vents go. I mean, we got the combo. It is in hand. So to get a turn 3 win, you'd have to play Mana Dorks.
Mind and body.
All right, opponent Narset gets an opt. All right, Stomping Ground's tapped. So now we just need our opponent to tap out. That's the last piece of the puzzle. Tap out, please. Land for our opponent. Oh, come on, tap out. Thrill of Possibility discards a card. Narset gets Lightning Axe. Oh, they're not going to tap out, are they? Well, let's opt. So it's just gonna die. Let's go bottom. Yeah, more lands. And more Magmatic Channelers. Well, play Magmatic Channeler. Breeding Pool tapped past the turn. I mean, we have Pact of Negations and Mystical Disputes we can find. I'd just rather wait if we could. For our opponent to at least tap down. Because a counterspell on Neoform really blows us out. Opponent Thrill Possibility, discards, draws, untaps. You do love Blood Moon. Seems like a red mage to me. I mean, I guess, does that count as a red mage? I am a big Blood Moon fan. Opponent opts. I thought you didn't like wizard decks because of Crib. No, I don't mind wizard decks. Did I say I didn't like wizard decks? I don't remember that. Hey, see you, Cody. Yeah, opponent probably will never tap down now. Lightning Axe discards Arc Light. Well, okay. If they want their Arc Light back, they gotta cast another spell. Hallelujah. Alright, that's good. That's very good. Oh, opponent, you had to get in that 3 damage with your Arc Light Phoenix. Yeah. Untapped, so he could have Mystical Dispute still. Well, Sulfur Falls. Seagate Stormcaller. Neoform. Oh, they don't have it. All right. Whoa. Good try opponent. You just really, that's game? You just don't have it? Okay. Well, I guess we didn't need to wait for him to tap out. I guess we gotta wait for him to salt out. Yeah, Neoform. And we'll get a dual caster mage, I say. Copy a Neoform. And, dual caster mage? I don't know why our opponent's taking it out. Let's return to Kamigawa would be interesting. Lightning X doesn't disrupt it. Well, I guess it could disrupt the haste. Maybe that's their plan? Alright, opponent realizes their life is over and scoops it up, and that is that is the combo. I mean, it actually kind of works. It actually is like a semi-competitive thing to do. I wonder if it'd be worth it to play all the 2-drops. Like, I wonder if that's better or worse than... I wonder if it's better or worse to play the wizardy build or to play a... So here would be the other option. The other option would be something like a very creature-heavy build where you could play like... and try to combo as quickly as possible. Like, I would imagine, let's see. So you play like Gilded Goose. You play Llanowar Elves. You play Expansion Explosion. You play Elvish Visionary. You play Flibblethip. You play Seagate Stormcaller. Neoform. Dualcaster Mage. Mimic. Combat Celebrate. And Rubble Fort. So you have 26 lands, 22 lands, that's fine. Like, have I seen a build by Noxious? I have not. I have not seen any builds of this other than people just, it's like, the combo someone posted on Reddit, just like, hey, these cards combo. And then I've seen a couple of, like, screenshots of people just being like, hey, I made 1,000,000 wizards, but I haven't seen any actual deck lists. So I don't know which build would actually be better. Add in the Triome, Breeding Pool, Stomping Grounds. Let's see. Steam Vents. So we need a lot of green and blue. I guess it'd be like Hinterland Harbor. And 2 forests? Like, I'm not sure which build is better. And then you can play, like, this is very all in on the combo, too. Then you play, like, Pact of Negation. Pact of Negation. Mystical Dispute. Shock. Yeah, I don't know if we need... I think there's a question how many we actually need. We need a sweeper, probably. Storm's Wrath. Ooh, we're lagging. There we go. Confounding. I guess we can play Confounding Conundrum. Got to Platinum with Mono Black Devotion. Ooh, awesome. Mono Black Devotion is sweet. And then Scavenging Ooze. You would watch a deck building stream? That would be kind of interesting. Why am I not getting a Scavenging Ooze? Am I typing it wrong? It would be kind of interesting to just do a deck building stream. Maybe something like this? Like, I don't know, what do you think is better? So, with this combo, we got to make sure that the math works is the last bar. Aurora's Guides! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. So, let's see. So, we Neoform, we get, hopefully 4 Dual Casters, 4 Glass Pool Mimics. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, Cruel Celebrant. So, even if we're missing a clone, we have 21. If we're missing 2 clones, we'd have 18. So I think it's fine even without the mirror image. That would probably be fine. Do we want Neoform to do anything without Stormcaller? I don't know if we have. So the upside of this build, basically what we get from this build is, hey, what's up, Grateful Dad? How are you? So the upside of this build is we get another combo. We have Expansion Explosion, which we could sack Flibblethip or Elvish Visionary to Neoform, Expansion Explosion the Neoform, and combo off without Seagate Stormcaller. So now we have Seagate Stormcaller plus Neoform combo. We have either of these 2-drops plus Neoform plus Expansion Explosion to combo. So essentially we get an extra combo built into our deck. We also have the Mana Dorks, which would speed it up. We don't have any interaction, though. We miss out on some of the sweet wizard stuff. Yeah, Valakut's Awakening could be fine, if we can find room for it. I mean, the big issue with the deck is just so many slots are taken up. There's just not a whole lot of... There's not a whole lot of free slots left in the deck. I guess we can go down, like, a Llanowar? All right, we can try this build. We can try the creature build. We already tried the wizard build, which its nut draws are a little bit slower, but I feel like it has a lot of good cards. Collected Company. Yeah, Collected Company. Ugh. So it doesn't really help with a combo would be the main issue. Like, our combo creatures, we kind of want them in hand, for the most part, rather than putting them on the battlefield. We're down to 7. Oh, jeez. I don't think we can keep this. Just kidding. We can keep it. I mean, we have the combo in hand. We have a redraw. Oh, it's Blue-White Control. Alright, well, that's a Llanowar Elves. We have the combo, we have a redraw. 4 mana wins us the game. I don't know what it's going to do against Blue-White Control, but... Yeah, there is a similar combo with Nehru Miha in Eldritch Evolution Pioneer. We played that for Much Brew a while ago. Right out of Flibblethip. Land, please. Land, please. Oh, well, okay, that works. The problem we have with this hand is we have a lot of combo pieces in hand, so I'm not sure. I guess with Cruel Celebrant, we should still get lethal, but it's not ideal. Field of Ruin. Ugh. Tap lad. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, we have the Tuk-Tuk in it. Oh, we're drawing all of our combo pieces. That's very not good. I can pass the turn. Yeah, now I don't think we can actually... Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to win with what we have in hand here. Opponent blows up our land. And we have no red mana. Ouch. Well, we'll see. Yes is not good. Not good. Cruel Celebrant and Combat Celebrant are not the same card. Their names are very similar, though. Opponent passes. And I'll go to combat. Attack you. Play another Flibblethip. Yeah, can we actually win with what we have in hand? I'm not sure. I'm not convinced we can. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. Weirdness with the rutted. Flibblethip number 3. Can we draw a lad? Sort of. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we're gonna have to scoop. Yeah, I guess we gotta try to win fairly. We might have to scoop. We don't have red mana, and we're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combo pieces. 5 of our. That's like more than half of our combo pieces are just not in the deck for the combo now. Teferi. All right. I think we can scoop rather than showing our opponent anything. We have red sources. We don't have basic mountains. Needs 2 Tuk-Tuks and Celebrants. I mean, the biggest flaw of the deck, by far, is that you're already playing a ton of horrible cards to support the combo. So I feel like that's the biggest weakness of the deck by a pretty wide margin. So I would be concerned about adding more bad cards, because every bad card you add, you gotta cut a good card from the deck. So I think that is by far the biggest issue. I mean, you could run 2 Mirror Images, you could run 2 Combat Celebrants instead of 1, you could run 2 Tuk-Tuk Rebel Forts, but every time you add something like that, you're gonna have to cut another, like, real quote-unquote card. The mono red deck, it did alright overall. Oh, alright. This isn't the worst. Now, tap, land, go. Yeah, the mono red deck, I don't know if it has any shot at actually beating, like, the top tier of the standard format. However, it was able to win some games in a pretty sweet way. I'll go to combat. Attack. So we got the Rebel Fort in hand again, which isn't great. Pass the turn. Put it. Untaps. Yeah, Fire Prophecy. But what are we cutting for Fire Prophecy? Get in, hit ya. Breeding Pool. Rubble Fort. I mean, next turn we're going for it. With Pact to Negation backup. It could work. Yeah, choice lands over Triumph. Opponent Ether Gust, so we will dispute. Alright. This is it. This is it. Don't wrath our board, please. Opponent, lad, add. Has a wrath. Well, Stomping Grounds. Untapped. Seagate Stormcaller. Neoform it. Dualcaster Mage. Copy it. Well, let's see if they got another Wrath. I mean, we should be good because we have this Pact to Negation. Dualcaster Mage. Dualcaster Mage. Dualcaster Mage. If we pack the Shatter, though, then we got to spend our turn paying and we don't get to combo. Because we'd have to pay... Well, we couldn't even pack it because we just lose on our upkeep. We didn't have 5 mana at that moment, I don't think. We had 4, right? I think. But we would have had to skip our turn regardless. We need Angel's Grace in the format. Dualcaster Mage. Combat Celebrant. Alright. Can you beat it, opponent? Can you beat it? And opponent scoops it up. I'm not convinced that you want more tuk-tuks. Maybe you do. I think it just looks. I think it just looks bad because. I think it just looks bad because we keep drawing it this match. We're 2 for 2 with drawing it. I do like the idea of Fire Covenant to put it back in the deck. We'll have to look. It's just a matter of space. Like, it's just tough because you need 4 Neoforms, 4 Seagate Lore Stormcallers, and then at least 10, like at least 8. So 4 Dualcaster Mages, 4 of the 3 mana clones. So that by itself is like 20-ish cards. You could even argue for a couple of. You could even argue for a couple of mirror images on top of it, or mirror entities. So you're up at like 20-ish cards just to make the combo work. So even though it's kind of like a 2-card combo, you're also kind of like 20. It requires a lot of slots in your deck. Hey Seth, if you're curious, this is my favorite EDH deck. Ooh, Windgrace Warp World. That sounds super sweet. Q is 564453. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, blah, what? I know it looks not good, but the odds of this are not high. It's one of. It's the 2% that we're less than 2%. And it keeps happening again and again and again. So don't let this taint your opinion of playing one Tuk Rubble for, because mathematically that shouldn't be happening every game. That's just a little unfortunate mathematically. Playing the land, go to combat, attack ya, hit ya. I kind of, in the other deck, I like that we can use our copying effects on cantrips. This one, like, Dualcaster Mages and so forth are pretty dead-ish outside of the combo. That's one of the things I like about the Wizards build is our copying stuff is more live. The Windgrace deck looks super fun. Warp World is definitely a sweet card to build around. Thanks for sharing it. I'll go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Steam Vents. Tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, we can just play 4, although would kind of like to try to get the timing better. Oh, don't Teferi. Opponent passes. So many Pactive Negations. So little to do with them. I'll go to combat, attack, hit ya. Pass the turn. Opponent makes a 1/1. Search for Escanta. There's not another. So the haste enabler would have to be a 3-mana creature to work with the combo. So I don't believe there's another 3-mana creature haste enabler. I'll play Rebel for. Not that it's especially doing anything at the moment. If we can find Neoform, we have double Pact of Negation back up. Alright. I guess we're just going to try and win without haste. Tap land, go. Could Mirror March work in this deck? I mean, you could play it. I'm not sure. I don't think it really does anything specifically with what our deck's doing. But, I mean, could copy creatures, maybe. But yeah, I don't really see what Mirror March would actually do. Yeah, it's a little... With haste, we can just pact away. But losing the rubble fort, we probably need to use... We probably need to use the packs to, like, fizzle a Wrath. Kind of an awkward situation. Opponent blocks. Or not. Alright, opponent takes it. We play another Flibblethip. Keep the Flibblethip. Draw a card. Elvish Visionary. Gonna be hard to win with attacking through Kessler and Vale. Oh, would like to have some red mana. Some red mana would be sweet. In the control matchup, being able to dual cast or major opponent stuff seems somewhat relevant. Opponent's going to be flipping this as Kanta soon. Well, there's a Triome. Play the Triome. Glassbow Mimic, copy a card draw creature. Alright, that's relatively fine. Pass the turn. Yeah, I don't know. What build do you like better? Favorite fast food? I think Wendy's probably makes the best fast food. This is historic at the moment, Zurav. Opponent. Ugh. Alright, as Kanta is flipped, this one might be over. We don't have 5 guys around here. I mean, the fast food options in upstate New York are a bit limited compared to other places. Opponent gets in. Or not. To Fairy. Ugh. Yeah, maybe we just concede. Yeah, for the sake of all that is holy, let's concede. Is there any argument for playing 2 mana ramp to try to combo on turn 3? I mean, there's a bunch of mana dorks in the deck, so it's possible to combo on turn 3. It just won't happen very consistently. Fortness, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what do we go? 1-1 with that build? Oh, Arena. Return to us. All right, let's try to do one more game with each build, and then see if we can judge which we like better. 5 guys is $20 for a meal. That is expensive. There's a Valakut Awakening in the deck, Cat Dreaming. So one of the downsides of the double face modal cards is they only tap for 1 color of mana. So I feel like in decks that are like 3+ colors and have relatively strict mana costs, I feel like it's harder to play many of them in those decks. So I feel like even though, unless you're playing them in spell slots, I guess. If you're playing them in spell slots, probably different. Llanowar Elves. Stomping Grounds untapped. No attacks past the turn. Opponent runs out Woe Strider. And passes. Well, alright. Valakut Awakening time. I think just everything to the bottom. Pass the turn. New attacks. If Mayhem Devil comes down, it's going to be very rough. So we need the Seagate Stormcaller. Vote it. Lad. Ed. Does have Mayhem Devil. That's not good. So that's going to make it very difficult to win. Kills our Llanowar Elves. Which is Oven. About it. Passes. Seagate Stormcaller? No. Well, Visionary. Draw a card. Breeding Pool. Visionary. Draw a card. Ooh, fizzly. Fizzly. Well, alright. Gilded Goose. Lose a Elvish Visionary. Pass the turn. When they finally unban Twin, you need to celebrate by getting a pet dog. And one that has a beard. What dogs have beards? Yeah, the opponent gets in. The extension that pops up cards is super sweet. Down to 10. And opponent, untap land. Oh, do they have Bolas's Citadel? Ugh. Trail of Crumbs. Another Mayhem Devil. Well, alright. We gotta hit it right this second. It's not it, and we will scoop it up. Ooh, fizzly. Schnauzer? Hey, what's up, Stellies? How are you? Good to see ya. Well, I guess we go like Scavenging Uses and Storm's Wraths. Go down a Llanowar. Go down a couple Flibblethips. Go down an Expansion Explosion and Expansion Explosion. Pretty sure with this combo, you just have to play tight and ignore the late game. It folds really quickly if you draw too many pieces. Yeah, that might be true. Alright. I mean, maybe... So, like, this feels like a reasonable hand, but maybe we just have to, like, aggressively try to mulligan for a nut draw, and consequences are not considered. Yeah, alright. So we'll put Combat Celebrant to the bottom. So we have a Stormcaller. We don't have the Neoform. Yeah, everyone wanted to see the Expansion Explosion build, so we decided we'd try to build it and see. I'm actually... Personally, I'm not convinced that this build is better than the Wizard build we're playing, but we will try the Wizard build again after this. I'm fine, even though it's a bit late. Good luck. Yeah, good to see you for a minute, Stellies. Hope all is well. Opponent, Gilded Goose. Well, Breeding Pool untapped. Go to combat. No attacks. Pass the turn. Yeah, maybe mulling to 5 is the way to go. Opponent, untap land. Trail of Crumbs. That's a good one. And passes. Play a Visionary, draw a card. Play a Triume. So if we ever fight Neoform, we should be good. The question is, will we fight it before we're dead? I don't feel like... so Vannifar... So you're thinking, like, use Vannifar to, like, sack a Mana Dork to get a Seagate Stormcaller? Yeah, I mean, I guess that could work. It's a little slow, but it might work. Shot you an email last night with Pauper DHX been working on. Was wondering if you've seen it. Yes, I did see it, Abriel Blazer. I haven't actually. It looked like there were like 8 lists or something, so I did receive it, but I haven't gotten a chance to actually look over all the Pauper lists or anything. Another Stormcaller. All right. Well, we have lots of Stormcallers. Not so many Neoforms. Wanted to say thank you. I love watching you. Having a hard day today, and your positivity is what I needed. Well, Uriel, I hope things get better. Thank you for the kind words, and hopefully everything gets better. Thoughts on Wall of Blossoms over the other 2 drops? Yeah, I mean, I guess it might be better. I don't know what the odds are of us winning by attacking, but Wall of Blossoms, I mean, they're pretty close to the same. I think as long as it draws a card, it's fine. But I could see an argument of playing it over like Flibbleflip. I don't know how often we're going to actually win by beating down. Probably not super often. Well, unfortunately, we're casting lots of clones. I feel like yeah, all right, we'll see. We'll pass the turn. I feel like I'm missing all the ops and the cantrips of the other build. Hey dude, love your joyful voice from a bearded bro who's about to go work 12-hour night shift. Oh, freight. Well, good luck. Go kill it. 12 hours is a long shift, but you have a good night. Hopefully our little bit of streaming will make it worth it. I will try to pull off the combo for you before you have to go to work. We'll see. We're trying. We just can't find a Neoform. Alright, Scavenging Ooze. Pass the turn. Makes food. Untaps. Aww. Huh. Alright. Well, there goes the ooze. Opponent. Attacks. We block. So now we're just going to get ground out by... We got to draw this relatively quickly. Please, please, please. Opponent. Saxit Scries. Yeah, having more redundancy would be good. Yeah, the other thing about the expansion explosion thing is you still need the Neoform. So it doesn't actually... The pinch is still Neoform. So it doesn't actually... I don't know how much easier it actually makes it to combo. Because you still got to find the Neoform anyway. Magic Blog DE! Welcome to the fish. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. There is no other Neoform. That is one of the drawbacks of the deck is you do need specific pieces. It is only a 2-card combo. Oh man, I think we gotta draw it this turn or we're dead. Oh yeah, if we don't draw it this turn, we're super duper ultra dead. All right, well let's see if we draw it. Do we draw a Neoform? We do not. So Mayhem Devil comes down. Oh, jeez. 1, 2. Yeah. All right. Wrathing doesn't do anything. 3 Witches Ovens. All right. Let's try the Wizards build again. Yeah, we're like super dead. Let's try the Wizard base build of the combo one more time. See if we can pull the combo off one more time. Yeah, the sacrifice deck's very strong in Historic. I don't think it needs to be banned, but it is a very good deck. All right, switching back to Wizards. I don't know. Maybe it's small sample size. The Wizards build felt more consistent. Hey, what's up, Marvelous Magic Magic? Marvelin Magic, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What about Deliberate over Flibblefib, Scry and Draw? So, to play... Oh, alright, all we need is lands. To play... we do have the Tuk-Tuk in hand, but that's fine. To play Expansion Explosion as a janky backup combo, you gotta have a whole bunch of 2-drop creatures. So that's kind of the... That's kind of the reason there's all those random bad 2-drop creatures. But this build has Deliberate and spell-based cantrips. I don't play much Modern, but isn't there a Modern Neoform deck? Ew, that's unfortunate. That does something to get it in hand. Wait. I don't play much Modern, but isn't there a Modern Neoform deck? Does it do anything to get it in hand that we aren't? Alright, so opponent's taking our combo piece. So the Modern Neoform deck mulligans very aggressively. And it has another thought. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, okay. That's a good draw. You got third? You got a third opponent? You got another one? You got another one? Try to disrupt us with Thoughtseize. Oh! Sweet! Jeez. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Okay, they do have another one. Wow, that is unlikely. Alright, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we know why our opponent kept the one-lander. They just had every Thoughtseize in their hand. Can we draw a cantrip, Magic Gods? Oh, wow. Alright, opponent's hitting all their lands now. It's in. It's us. Plays a Croxa. Wow, what an insane insane draw for our opponent. And a Stitcher Supplier. If they also just draw a Red Source, I'm gonna puke. Okay, there we go. Seagate Stormcaller. Well, we got there. The Magic Gods have rewarded us for our belief in them. Neoform. We don't win it exactly right now, but I don't think our opponent can beat it. Dualcaster Mage number 1. Dualcaster Mage number 2. Dualcaster Mage number 3. Now on to the clones. Glasspool Mimic number 1. Copy Dualcaster Mage. And we will Glasspool Mimic number 2. Copy Dualcaster Mage. And we will Glasspool Mimic number 3. Copy Dualcaster Mage. And I think we get Mirror Image number 1. Also Dualcaster Mage. And Mirror Image number 2. Copy Dualcaster Mage. And last but not least, get a Combat Celebrant. No haste because of our opponent's Thoughtseizes, but alright, opponent, can you beat it? Can you beat it? Daddy Boy Wash, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Would you like to Thoughtseize us about it? I mean, I guess if they kill Combat Celebrant, they got a shot. They can try to chump block for a minute. Through 3 Thoughtseizes? That would actually be pretty impressive if we got there through 3 Thoughtseizes. Yeah, but Garna... So our stuff has to be 3 mana. Okay, steals... Combat Celebrant. Village Rites. Draws a mountain. Well, alright, that's what they needed. Ellie Cat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spark Harvest, mills some cards, kills the thing. Well, play Magmatic Channeler. Go to combat. We have haste. It just, our opponent thought seized. So, it has to be a 3-mana creature for it to do anything. Yeah, so Samet and Garnet are 5 mana, so they don't actually work. The only option that works with the combo, because we need to be able to get it off of a Neoform getting a 3-drop. So the only option is Tuk Tuk Rumble Fort. It's just, unfortunately, instead of being in our deck, it was in our hand, and then I got Thought Seized. But I think we're still good. We still got there. Through 3 Thought Seizes. It just took a little longer than we were hoping for. Yeah, we should be good. I mean, we don't really care about Kroxa. Luris can't come down this turn. Got rub it in a little bit. Got rub it in. When you don't have haste, wouldn't it be better to have the last mimic copy the celebrant? Actually, yeah. That is. Oh, we cut our graveyard hate. That's right. Yeah, that does make sense. I'd see that. Well, run it back. Yeah, I forgot we cut the graveyard hate. But yeah, I think that would probably be the best way to take it. Honestly, that's a really good point. Have you tried any other shells for Seagate outside of the combo? So far, not yet. Hey, what's up, Donzetti? Hello from the U.S. Welcome. So we played some mono red Emancipation earlier. Now we are comboing off Neoform combo. I built a really fun Grixis Seagate deck similar to Rakdos Pyromancer. Ooh, do you have a list, Garlic Clove? That sounds sweet. Claim the Firstborn has seen so much more haste than I ever thought it would. Yeah, it has actually seen a surprising amount of play. I mean, it is 1 mana, so it is super efficient. Yeah, if you want to email me, that'd be great. So we started off losing. So we won a historic game accidentally with Emancipation. Then we kept getting mana screwed. So we made some changes. After that, I think we were like 2-1. Got rid of the Iron Crag feeds, added in some more lands, and it seemed like it ran smoother. Ugh. Yeah, not keeping that. Alright. We will put a shock to the bottom. And see how many Thought Seizes our opponent has. Alright, Stitcher Supplier. That's fine. No, Simon Grounds. Go. Opponent. Young Pyromancer. Hits us. Yeah, I guess we probably gotta kill that. Spikefield Hazard's so good. Yeah, Million Thoughtseizes is fine. After getting Thoughtseized a million times last game, opponent hits us. And Village Rites. Ooh, opponent's missing land drops, must be. Mills some cards. Plays a lad. Thoughtseize. I mean, opponent's kind of doing their thing, trying to figure out what to take. Alright, takes Deliberate. Hoping to mana screw us. Play Archfiend Vessel. Oh, play an Opt. Look for a land. Alright, it is a land. It's a tap land, but it is a land. Pass the turn. Nick Lotus Lithoform Engine deck anytime soon. Ooh. Definitely will be playing Lithoform Engine sometime soon. Not sure about Nyx Lotus. Bonnet gets in. It feels a little non-buoy. Well, Magmatic Channeler. Unfortunately, our opponent's going to get to start casting stuff from the graveyard, which isn't great. We might be in... We might be in not great shape here. Opponent hits us 15. And... untap land. Luris. Stitcher Supplier. Mills Young Pyromancer for next turn. Well, let's Channeler. Discard Dualcaster. Ooh. Alright, get the land. Play a land. Mirror Image. Enigmatic Channeler. Maybe next turn. Do we get another turn? That's the question. I just emailed you the list. It's been a deck I've had the most fun with since Zendikar dropped. Ooh, thank you, Garlic Love. I'll be looking forward to it. Nyx Lotus, because it makes a ton of mana. Oh, that makes... Okay. Yeah, his mana production, I could see that. It is a lot of mana to start Lithiform mentioning. Once it gets going, though, it's very powerful. It's so much fun watching old Goldfish YouTube videos. 3, 4, 5. Alright, sure. Nissa wasn't even the top 10 of War of the Spark. Yeah, that's definitely a miss, I would say. Young Pyromancer. We're going to do a review at some point. Well, alright, here we go. Can we find a Neoform? We'll take an Opt, I guess. Discard a Stormcaller. Neoform. Neoform. Oh, no. Steam Vents. Opt. One more look for it. Nope. We will. Ugh. Seagate Stormcaller. Shock Luris. Shock Young Pyromancer. Okay, opponent shocks, makes a token. Wait, does this mean we're dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Ugh. Alright, well, we kill things. We dug so deep, we just couldn't find it. A Forsyth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. First time song, big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boat it. Yeah, Titan's Nest hasn't broken out yet. Boat it hits us to 5. Land. Well, deliberate. Bottom. Alright, bottom top. Mimic. On a Channeler. Play the land, okay. Wall of Channelers. Yeah, we've dug really deep without finding a Neoform, unfortunately. Put it on taps. Stitcher Supply. Oh, Crocs is bad if they mill it. They do mill it. Alright, so that means we have to win this turn somehow? And our Rebel Fort is... Okay, boy, this is going to be tough. This is going to be real tough. There's a Karaxa. Ooh! Oh, wait, are we dead right now? Oh, we are. No, we're not. We go to 1. Oh, we are. Okay. Yep. Ooh, we went so deep and we just could not find it. Couldn't find the win. All right, run it back. This is a infinite combo deck. Destructor X. We comboed in game 1. You need a Neoform with Seagate Stormcaller. That game we just could not find the Neoform. All right. We got good pieces. The downside is our opponent's Thoughtseize Tribal over there. Swamp and Thoughtseize one of presumably a billion. Well, alright. That's not great. Opponent takes something. Oh, jeez. Well, we drew it. Unfortunately, our opponent, Thoughtseize Tribal. Seagate Stormcaller and Neoform, it just wins the game, basically. If you... If you cast Seagate Stormcaller, then you cast Neoform, you'll have 2 Neoforms, and then you keep tutoring out dual caster mages and clones until you build a... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on now. Witch's Vengeance. Oh. Jeez, opponent. Oh, brutal. And opponent has Karaxa to add to the fun. Well, I mean, we gotta draw a Seagate Stormcaller. And a young Pyromancer. Yeah, I think we're locked by discard tribal. Opponent. Yeah, I mean, we've comboed off with it a bunch of times. I definitely feel like this build, at least with the decks in its current state, I feel like this build feels much better than the last one. Well, we better draw it this turn or it's game. Shock. All right. So yeah, now there's no way we're gonna win. All right. Well, disappointing way for it to end. Oh, that was so brutal. So brutal. Do you think that Rakdos Scourge deck could work in Historic? There's Togar Scourge, Fraying Omnipotence, and Hitsusugu second right. I mean, that sounds like a sweet against the odds deck. I mean, work is in be a sweet against the odds deck, maybe? Work is in, like, be competitive? Probably not, unfortunately. So what do we learn about our stuff today? So we played Mono Red Emancipation, and it's pretty janky, but it can do some really funny things. Brash Taunter always is surprisingly good. Definitely felt better once we added more lands. 24 didn't feel like enough. We were just constantly mana screwed. But the idea is fun, especially for a burn deck. It's spicy. The other question is, is Cardboard Live pointing to the right deck? I would assume so. And then we played some Wizard combo. There's a couple different ways of going about it. Obviously, the core is Neoform and Seagate Stormcaller. I wasn't very impressed with the Creaturey Expansion Explosion build. Obviously, we got Thoughtseize into Oblivion in that last game, but I definitely would like to keep exploring the Wizard build. I think the next step is probably cutting some of the combo pieces in trying to add in more good cards, maybe more Wizard-themed cards, to have a more legitimate non-combo backup plan. But I feel like the combo is close to being good in the format, so So anyway, those are our combos. Hey man, just want to say I appreciate how you don't complain about MTG and just enjoy it. Refreshing change for a majority of MTG players. Well, thank you, Clausies. I try not to. Every once in a while it happens, but I do my best. On that note, everyone, yeah, Omnath is insane. I think that brings us to the end for tonight. I gotta go upload the podcast. The good news is we will be back, probably playing some more standard and maybe historic jank as well tomorrow. So roughly like 24 hours from now, we'll be back to streaming. So quick reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube this week, find the old stream. If you're looking for more to watch, YouTube, Budget Magic, already up, going up at noon these days. One more reminder that our sponsor this afternoon is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, maybe you want to pre-order some Zendikar Rising or get other cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out, being awesome. I love y'all, seriously. It's so much fun hanging out, playing new Magic cards. We will be back 25 hours from now, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, tomorrow night, having more fun. Until then, we're going to raid Vince, so stick around, say hello to Vince. We'll be back tomorrow. Seriously, thank you to everyone who subbed and donated and just hung out. Y'all are spectacular. I really appreciate it. Check out the Budget Magic on the YouTube, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And raid of Vince incoming momentarily. So until then, everyone, have a great night. I love y'all. See you tomorrow. Talk to you soon.